Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. With the Sixers having scoring struggles on occasion, some are saying that the duo of Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid is doomed. Embiid disagrees strongly, saying, you look at what we've done, it can work, and it's going to work. Simmons agreed, saying, it takes time. I love playing with Joel, and I know he feels the same. With our talent, it's scary how good we can be. Guys?
Growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, DA. And for our viewers tonight, don't blink. Clark, you might miss something.
Do not blink. Do not put your eyes on your popcorn or whatever snack you're having while you're watching this one. They get up and down in a hurry, both of these squads. Execution on the fast break will probably determine the outcome in this one. Fast break points, a big stack to keep an eye on.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. In the forward spots, it's Middleton and Giannis. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center position. And for the 76ers, Harrison and Embiid hold down the post for him. Ben Simmons is out there with Curry. And it's Green in at the small forward. Now here's Embiid over Lopez. Embiid inside. Lopez covering. Green against Middleton. Green kicks to Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. Another shot. The offensive rebound. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Yeah, Embiid plays with really good effort, and he plays with an effervescence that's contagious, and it's really endearing for a guy of his size.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Back to Middleton. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Simmons finds Green. Now here's Embiid. Lopez covering, tries from 7. And he overshot that one, missing. Embiid's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism. And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
Free throw drops for Green.
Well, you know, the value of Green's career experience cannot be overstated. Those intangibles are extremely valuable. He has shared locker rooms with some of the best players in the NBA.
Both shots good from the stripe. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Right side, Antetokounmpo. The 3 for DiVincenzo. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Hey, and you know, really, Antetokounmpo could look to score every time, and sometimes that's necessary, but he's also good at recognizing when one of his teammates has a clean look.
Traps in the tray. Green's got 5.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Now here's Simmons. Moves back up. And he lays it up and in.
Yeah, you got to box out Simmons. It's plain and simple, guys. When you don't, he Shooting can really hurt you on the offensive boards.
Shot from free throw range. And that one hits back iron.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
And Green gets it to go.
When Danny Green is in rhythm now, he is something to watch. He's got a real good feel for when to take these shots.
Here's Middleton after the Sixers pick up 2. Makes it off the glass. He's got 6.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Now the pass to Embiid. Back to Green. It's Curry outside. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton finds Giannis. The Bucks working the ball around. To the right side. Shot clock at 6. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And it's Hill in for Harris. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Donte DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Middleton can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
To the paint. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Hill.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
Now here's Middleton. He's got 6. Over Thybulle. Shot's good by Middleton. Middleton's got 8 points.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pass to Milton. Second chance effort, and Howard finishes it off.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat-out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
Middleton outside. Outside Portis. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Pass to Simmons. Takes it inside. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Middleton right side. He kicks it to Tucker. Connaughton passes to Tucker. Fires the 3. And it's Connaughton missing. And a wide open look for Simmons. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. 76ers ahead, leading by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he was asked about his goals this past offseason.
For me personally, I just want to get better. I want the team to get better. I want me to get better individually and just win the whole thing.
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Harrison and Embiid hold down the post for him. Actually out there with Curry, and it's Green in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
You give Embiid these looks, and he won't turn them down, and he'll make a good percentage of them.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind it gets with him speaking up on it. You know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo is an excellent penetrator, moves as a man much smaller would. I mean, this guy's 7 feet tall with that kind of agility. Just finds ways to knife inside the lane and finish through contact. Really impressive.
And here are the 76ers now. After the basket by Milwaukee. Harris inside the line. That one wide left. Bucks trail by 4. Connaughton kicks to Holiday. Back to Lopez. The dish to Antetokounmpo. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 6. Count that one. Embiid's got 8 points.
He's done a nice job, a great job actually, of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get. And he's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first.
DiVincenzo finds Holiday. Into the lane. Good D by Embiid.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
To the left wing, 18 feet out. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 6-point game. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And how about the defensive impact Embiid has on the floor? He's a great rim protector who can swipe an errant pass every so often.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's just so big. He's mammoth. I mean, he's not only tall and long, he's deep, too. He's a thick guy. So he's an excellent rim protector. Discourages inside attempts at a high rate. Clogs up the paint. That length is a huge asset. And then his foot movement, his agility for a guy of his size is pretty impressive, too.
The 76ers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Harris. Korkmaz comes in for Danny Green. Hill, he's checked in for Curry, and Simmons subbed in for Maxey. And then for Milwaukee, Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now, he and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player 6'10", with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. How about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know, but he gets into you and competes, man, and that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys who play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. No good. That would have tied it.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Now, here's Howard. Embiid in the corner. For 3, Hill. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, you can't lose sight of Hill when he's out on the perimeter. A deadly shooter from deep.
Pass to Forbes. In the corner, Middleton with it. Back to Forbes. Portis, the pass to Forbes. There's the pass to Giannis. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Howard. Down low. Embiid inside. Working on Portis. Embiid, no good. Bucks trail by 5. And Holiday kicks to Portis. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. He takes it in.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Here's Korkmaz. No points in the game yet for him. Antetokounmpo against Embiid. Hill kicks to Howard. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from Middleton. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. 76ers lead by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Brooke. Where is this team right now?
Oh, it's so exciting. You know, it's really thrilling to come out with such a great group of guys every night, you know, and play basketball. You know, it's a lot of fun.
Smiles on your face, Brooke. Thanks for the time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And Tobias Harris, a player that can slot in at both forward spots. So big fella, when he's on the floor, do you like him better as a 3 or as a 4?
Well, when Harris plays the three, he worries too much about setting up others. I want him to focus on finishing plays at that four. Dominate the ball, man.
Yeah, you can't ignore his size advantage. Harris can bully those smaller defenders easily.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Bucks. The pair up front, it's Giannis and Lopez. DiVincenzo on the wing. He's paired with Middleton. And it's Holiday in at the point. Here's Simmons. After the basket by Milwaukee. To the inside. Here's Embiid. Good D by Lopez.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
That gives them the lead. Antetokounmpo's got 18 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Curry. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Fader on the way. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Excellent awareness from Embiid, sensing an opportunity to shoot and taking advantage of it.
Middleton against Green, and it's Middleton penetrating, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career, much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Simmons, good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 8 points for him.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
The Bucks working the ball around. DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. And there's the feed to Holiday. Fires from deep. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Pass to Simmons. Outside, Green. Off target with his 3. The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Lopez outside, kicks to Giannis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Harris. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Embiid, and it's Shake Milton in for Ben Simmons. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Curry kicks to Milton. Back to Curry. Passes it to Thybulle. Curry on the wing from downtown, and no good that time. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Middleton dishes to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Tucker. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Giannis drives in. Up and in on the layup. And the Bucks lead by 2.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Milton. The pass to Thibault. Here's the 3. He can't get that one. Bucks have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And the shot is good. Tucker's got the lead up to 4 now for Milwaukee.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the 2 teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle with their offensive end.
Now here's Green. He has 7. Curry looking around. Thibault on the wing. Bucks leading by 4. Pass to Tucker. Green against Middleton. He kicks to Giannis. Middleton with a screen for Antetokounmpo. Loads it up for Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
And that corner 3, a cornerstone of P.J. Tucker's game. Takes and makes them as much as anybody in the league.
And Greg, how about this little factoid? Back at the University of Texas, he only shot 4 triples in 3 seasons. Floor spacing was not a part of his game. It was about getting that thing in the paint. But to his credit, and it's an example for all young players, through hard work, that short corner has become his bread and butter shot. Talk about a total transformation from no threes to being a dead-eye corner 3 shooter.
Some changes here for the 76ers. Howard comes in for Green, and it's Hill in for Curry. And then for Milwaukee, Bobby Portis has checked in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Pass to Thibault. 76ers moving the ball around. To stop the drought. And Howard with the stuff.
To me, this is Howard's specialty. This is his bread and butter thing here. We all know this guy loves to throw it down whenever he can. And he's pretty good at it.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Portis, the pass to DiVincenzo. Milton grabs the board. The 76ers trailed by 4. Lobbed up there for Howard. The shot missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Shot's good by Middleton.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Cans it from downtown.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Middleton on the wing, defended by Thibault.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Outside Hill. Passes it to Harris. It's over Tucker. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass fake. And so it's Milwaukee with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The young stars, Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. Seth Curry is out there with George Hill. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
You know, the staple of Seth Curry's game is shooting the ball off the catch.
And Middleton kicks to Lopez. Green against Middleton. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. Blows the alley-oop jam. And so Green will bring it up for Philadelphia. No one near Curry as he lets it go. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Milwaukee leading by 3. And there's the pass to Holiday. And Forbes has it in the corner. Middleton outside. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. Hill passes to Embiid. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Get Embiid the ball and he goes to work, especially that close to the basket.
Holiday looking for an opening. On the clock. Softly drops in the floater. Holiday's got his first points in this one.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Now here's Green. Feeds it to Embiid. Good D by Lopez. Milwaukee leading by 3. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Can't hit from in close. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Outside Curry. Pass to Simmons. Back to Curry. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
So good at figuring out ways to get inside. Seth Curry working on improving this part of his game.
Outside Holiday. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of game.
Now here's Simmons. Passes to Embiid. Over Lopez. Embiid, no good. Bucks leading by 3. Middleton right side. Over Green. And it's off the back rim. No good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Ball stolen. And the pass to Antetokounmpo. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th.
And it's easy to see by Antetokounmpo's performance tonight. He can flat out dominate games at times.
Timeout called the 76ers. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Tobias Harris is checked in for Philadelphia. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He said, if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
Now here's Embiid. The 76ers with another miss. And here is DiVincenzo. 1:46 left in the game. Lopez inside, guarded by Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. So it's the Bucks now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter.
Well, you look at the skill set and size of Middleton, hard for any defense to match up against. Just so creative in how he draws contact and gets himself to the line.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen from Milwaukee?
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, but also give them credit for the layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the basket.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
And Middleton, the former second-round pick now, has put a lot of work in on his game. I mean, a ton of work. Really carving out a nice spot in the league as a result of his hard work.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Bucks leading by 7. Lopez outside, pass to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Middleton against Green. The kick out to Lopez. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. The drive by Green.
And the amount of space Antetokounmpo covers is really breathtaking. You got to see it to believe it. I mean, he erases shots that you think he has no chance to get to.
DiVincenzo finds Middleton. Shoots over Curry. Here's Holiday. Rebound by the 76ers.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Giannis against Green. For three, Harris. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Jacks up a three. Drains the three-pointer. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bucks.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I'll tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Now Holiday. And so the Bucks take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks, Kevin. Giannis, a hard-fought win for you tonight. What gave you all the advantage?
I think we just stick in our game plan. We moved the ball. As I said, we moved the ball offensively. We played hard defensively. That's why we were able to keep our composure and win the game.
You guys look calm and cool down the stretch, man. Congrats. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.